Hi, I'm just starting to prepare for the 30-day Create and Flourish Journaling Challenge, which is an art journaling challenge that's going to be taking place over the next few weeks. And I thought I'd show you some of the resources that are available for that, and you can sign up and you can get all those resources completely for free. So there's a challenge guidebook, and that will have information about how you participate and also the prompts for every day that we are going to be journaling together. There's also a bingo card, so you can print that off and then try to get yourself a full house or just a line, and then maybe push yourself slightly outside your comfort zone when it comes to journaling. And I'm going to attempt to do a few of these as well, although how many of them I'm not sure I'll be able to do. And I'm preparing in advance because I've got a very hectic schedule, so I'm going to be using the weekly planner that we've got available, and that's free of charge as well, so you can just download that. And I'm just doing my little spreads. I'm just going to do a little bit of a sketch of the spreads that I'm going to be doing and make a note of the resources that I'm going to be using. I'll show you some of those in a moment as well. So you've got the planner if you want to use it as well. Not everybody likes to plan in advance, but because I'm going to be busy doing other things as well, I thought it would be useful just to get a general idea, as I'm going to be doing videos every day as well. And at the end of the challenge, we've also got a reflection sheet that we can do as well, and then that'll just make sure that we do we sort of think about why we did the challenge and what we got out of it. So there are a few sort of pre-questions as well within the guidebook, but these ones are just a way of getting us to think about the things that we actually managed to achieve and what we actually got out of it from a personal point of view. So I hope that's useful. I'm going to show you some of the resources that I'll be using as well. Here are a few of the resources I'll be using myself during the challenge. This is the sketchbook that I'm going to be using, if I could just open it. The journal that I'll be using, and it's got the all media paper that I normally use when I'm doing watercolour backgrounds for doodling. So that's got 15 sheets in, so I can use both sides of that, and they are A4 sketchbooks. So round about, I think it's 11 by 8.5, something like that. And I'm going to be using some more small pieces of card in the same all media card with some little envelopes. I've got some glassine envelopes as well that I'll be using because I think they're really sweet for using, because they are such a gorgeous texture, and they just look really lovely when you add watercolour paint and things like that onto them. So we'll be experimenting with some of those. And also I've got some of this gorgeous handmade paper, which is lovely, soft and spongy, and I love the texture of it. And actually it takes watercolour really well, and you don't have to add a lot to get some really pretty textures. And I'm going to be using some of these tinier pieces of the all media paper because they are artist trading card or ACEO size pieces. I think it's 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and they are just so sweet, and they're lovely for putting in journals and also saving in those plastic wallets, and then you can collect them, and they're really nice just for making a little collection. So there's some of the resources that I'll be using during the challenge, and if you want to get hold of any of those, then just go over to toshiandbob.co.uk and you can get them there if you want them too.